All right. Good morning or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is right now. Sorry, this whole Zoom thing has got me a little mixed up. So, pardon our appearance, everyone. Welcome to Elevate the World podcast. Sky the Body. We got Train Like Prince and we got Ange Fit on with us. So, we are episode 24. All right. We are just racking up these episodes. Hope you guys have been enjoying it because we've been enjoying doing it. Like, it's been very helpful for all three of us. What we have going on in our own lives. It's been helping us either get through prep, get through fatherhood, or just getting through the day sometimes,
man,
just life. Exactly. So we're hoping that you guys are also benefiting from it as well. So episode 24. Today we're gonna kind of talk about what we do ourselves, like our non-fitness hobbies. All right, we're going to talk about kind of stuff, maybe some guilty pleasures that we have, just things that we don't do when we're not working out, which we don't always work out, believe it or not. All right,
we got lives, guys. We don't live in the gym. We're there.
We do, but we don't.
Like my hobbies actually. Don't.
I was actually trying to think of like non-fitness hobbies, like even non-sport hobby. I was like it was a struggle for a second.
It's like I love
it's hard.
Body. Yeah,
this is going to be good. I'm very curious about what you two say and what I say.
Oh man, I feel the same way. I don't know what might come out.
All right. So let's start off with Ange with the quote of the day.
So I don't know if it's Bill Malone or Bill Maloney. There's an E on the end, but a musician, author, and historian. Hobbies are great distractions from the worries and troubles that plague daily life.
Straight up.
Exactly. Yeah, you have something to keep you busy. You keep your mind off of like work sometimes, or just like some other things. Like obviously you want to, yeah, exactly. But like you want to be all in on what you're doing as well. And it's also good to maybe have a hobby that will benefit your goal as well. You know what I mean? But you do need that time to relax, take some time for yourself, and kind of just step back from some things. You need that space, really that little relief of pressure, kind of take the weight off your shoulders a little bit. So I'll jump in first. I'll talk about some of my non-fitness hobbies. One of my favorite ones, obviously, we've talked about it a couple of times, I think, on the podcast, is I like to play video games. So I was trying to do nothing like active or too active. Because like obviously I would have like golf up there. I would be like talking about going on a hike and like all that stuff, like being outdoors.
Does that count as fitness though? Yeah, I guess it does.
I wasn't sure. And
not for Scotty.
I was gonna dabble those in there. But like my 100% like very like most non-athletic hobby, I would have to say is video games. I have an Xbox. I like to play. I've been playing video games probably my entire life, but I can safely say that. Obviously, you also tell that it hasn't hindered my role, like being like an adult as well. You know what I mean?
Good point.
Good disclaimer, because people automatically assume that if you play video games, you got no life.
Yes,
exactly.
Scotty, what's your name? Is it Scotty the Body? Is that your name for your video?
So I've had the same gamer tag since I want to say I was in high school.
Share it with us, man. Tell us.
It's Bear Jew.
Bear Jew?
It's Bear Jew.
It's Bear
Jew.
B-E-A-R bear or B-A-R?
Yeah, B-E-A-R bear and then
it's
Jew.
Bear Jew.
Yeah, it was like something like I was called like back in like high school and everything.
Yeah, I was like, is that the thing? That's a childhood nickname.
So all our friends had like gamer tags and it was like it's John or like it's so and so. So like I was like, oh, it's Bear Jew, like whatever.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love to ask it's the body. I like to ask my nephews. So when they started to get into video games, I'm like, what's your name? And it was like Uncrowded Wolf. And the other one was like, I don't even remember, but it was so adorable. It was so adorable. Prince, what would your gamer name be?
Yeah. All right, well, two things. One, my stepdad had a swaggy gamer name. He was like, no, man, you can't put your real name on there. This is when I first got on like Xbox Live and stuff years ago. So he goes by like Super Dave something or whatever, right? But my gamer name, ooh, man, that's dangerous. It would be Dangerously Delicious.
I love it. I love it. It might be a little bit too long, but it works.
Double D 93.
Double D 90. Yes. Oh, I also have when in the one game you actually create your own. Like you don't have to have like your actual gamer tag. You can create like the other one. So my other one's like Techno Viking.
Oh, Techno.
Because like I love house music and like there's a video that's on YouTube.
Nice.
Like Techno Viking. Yeah. Like there's some really creative
man.
ones. Like when we play sometimes, like when I play with my buddies, like I'll be looking at the gamer tags. Like my friends are always like, why are you looking at other people's gamer tags? I'm like, they're clever sometimes. Like they're pretty good. Like people with some funny stuff up there, like some like hidden things in there. Like that's great.
I love to see that.
Yeah. But I've been playing video games since like Nintendo, like Super Nintendo. I'm pretty sure me and my sister when I was like super
Nintendo,
young,
Atari.
Like, so you can't just do that, Ange. Like, we know you were gonna do that. Give us ours, Super Nintendo. All right, give us ours. All right. I got a hand-me-down Sega.
Atari.
8-bit over here.
Space Invaders, and bowling on Atari. Pac-Man.
Ooh, okay, Pac-Man. Okay.
Yeah, you ever go to the restaurants and you play the arcades? Like,
yeah.
I'm assuming you went to the arcade and like rocked out there, right?
Yeah, we had two different handles. One for bowling was the turn, and then we had the joystick one that you use for Pac-Man. And the discs were this big, and you stuck it in the thing. And we thought Nintendo. We were
well, maybe Atari.
Yeah.
Atari was the jam.
And now here are the new controllers.
Yeah, look at that. Hey,
I'd be lost.
When I had my freaking my PlayStation 1, I bought like the little steering wheel with the pedals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I bought that.
It was the worst. It was terrible.
It was horrible,
so bad.
dude.
It was never good at the steering wheel.
Such a delay in the steering.
It was so cool. And it would only turn like a quarter. It wouldn't even go the whole way.
Yeah, or either it was too sensitive.
Yep. I remember going to like Walmart or going to restaurants. Anytime there was like an arcade, I'm like, all right, you guys can go shopping. You guys can go eat. Like, I'll be here. Like, just give me $5 and I'll just be playing whatever, like zombies or whatever. Cruising World was my favorite. We would go to Walmart, and then every time we left, me and my dad would get on the Cruising World where you actually drove, and we would like have like the high scores in Walmart.
Hey, man, I miss arcades, dude. I haven't been in a minute. I might take it back, man.
Skee ball.
Yeah, skee ball. Yeah.
I'll take you guys down.
Run it.
I will win.
Because I only go for the top corner, and I like only get it like twice.
I'm a professional.
Always
professional.
I only go for the top corners.
I believe you on that, and I believe you a little too much on that one. Like
serious. The tickets are like across the arcade. Like it's serious.
Yo, you ever man? We got to get off this topic, but you ever see that kid and you like? He's like got stacks on stacked up, like stacked.
Yeah, all for a bouncy ball. All for a bouncy ball.
Right.
All for a bouncy ball. Yeah, or a sticker.
And a bunch of candy and trash.
I know. Okay, so real quick, which we'll talk about in a minute. Each weekend, arcade. We always take a big trip to the arcade. It is a must when you go to the beach. It's a must.
I love that.
Run that. Yes.
Oh yeah. But yeah, definitely like I played assortment of games. Like I play a little bit of everything. I've done like I obviously played Madden, I play sports games, then like FIFA, 2K, all that. I haven't really been into them as much. I've been obviously played a lot of shooters like ever since like Halo, Call of Duty, all those games. And then recently I've been into kind of like what are they called? I can't remember what they're called now, but basically it's like first person. It's basically like adventure games where you kind of just go and it's like now games are just open world. Like you can literally
I love that.
Anything. It's wild. Like it used to be like you only like be on a quest line. You could only do that quest line because the game was only set up for that. But now like you can literally do anything you want, customize your guy any way you want.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it all leads to eventually like the same like quest or like the end game. But you choose how to get there, which is like really cool.
Yeah. I love that about the new games too, man. Yeah.
One thing I don't like about playing online, like I love playing with my friends online, but it's very, very toxic world out there.
Yeah.
In the video game world. People will purposely like throw and like purposely lose for the team, or they'll just like send you like DM, like private messages, just like some like messed up stuff. Like now it's easy to report people, so people don't do it as much, but it's just, that's like one downfall I would say about that. But other than that, I love connecting with my friends and my buddies from like back home or on the other side of the country, or I've made like a lot of friends on online as well.
Dope. Call those the people that start that drama, the beta beaters, man.
The beta beaters. I love that. All right, Ange, what's your favorite non-fitness hobby?
Guys, this was really tough because fitness is a hobby that can turn a career, and a career that can turn into a hobby. So it is my world. So I really had to think on this. So I know the obvious, like hiking and walking, training for bodybuilding, that is fitness related. Moving on. Okay. So I enjoy art. I was going to go into art as my major before my mom talked me into fitness. Isn't that funny?
Man.
She must have known something. So art, I like coloring, I like painting, I like painting furniture. I actually enjoy like painting houses. Like I would paint houses and rooms in college for money for my books.
Oh, whoa.
So I would paint apartments, and I just love it. I love art.
I'll call you when I get a house.
Do what?
I'll call you when I get a house.
Me too.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I really, really do. So right now I'm in this space, and I was just talking to Angelo about this, that it's like on a repeat of like soccer mom, school mom, cleaning, laundry, dishes. It's like on this crazy rotation because of all the activities everyone in this house has. So it's so important that I was like, what do I do? Like, what are my hobbies? I couldn't think of anything. I was like, what the heck? So this is just a lesson for me that like, I got to get more hobbies. I got to think about some other things I like to do that aren't fitness. So art is one. The beach. Now, the beach I know is not really a hobby, but I am part of the Ocean City Green Team and Dune Patrol. So I do, okay. So I take care of the environment when I'm down there. Every morning I go out, I clean up trash. I have a badge, which if it wasn't at the beach, I would totally be wearing it right now. That I'm allowed to go on the dunes and clean up the dunes. I got little post-it notes that I hand people about picking up their dog poop and getting off the dunes.
Ange might pull up on you.
Yeah, I'm like literally a big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
They're probably there's that lady again. There she is.
So trash.
Yes. So like I have kind of turned into my love for the beach is like helping take care of it as a hobby. And I love it. So the beach is my jam. Being a soccer mom is my jam. Art, reading is non-fitness related. And I do read, I do love reading. I do love reading. But other than that, guys, I'm like, I need like some like other hobbies. But right now, timing, because I'm in this season of my life where I am a mom, a wife, and I'm taking care of a house, and I'm training my clients, and then I'm in bodybuilding. So like, where's the time? But I got to make the time. And I think for people watching, if you write down your non-fitness related hobbies, or like whatever your career is. So like your non-construction hobbies, like, because here's the thing, you work in construction, you might come home and be like, I'm building a shed. I'm building this.
I got to fix this.
I got to fix this. I'm redoing my house. But what are you doing that's not related to your job? That's yeah. And that you can place a lot of careers in that because there's so much overflow of everything. But it's so important. My coach was just telling me a couple of check-ins ago, probably like mid into prep, like we were talking about having things other than fitness. She was talking about how it's so important for the mind and the body to relax, recover, and take yourself out of that space. So there you go. Look for me on the dunes.
Yeah. Or no, matter of fact, you'll be looking for them on the dunes.
Right.
Well, you know, I will tell you, one day on here, I have to tell you about how I caught a burglar red-handed at the beach.
Oh, didn't you tell us?
I may have told you guys in person. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever told the story on here.
I remember that story, but like it was a pretty gnarly story. Maybe you didn't, maybe it wasn't live, but it was a pretty live story. So run it back by the people when you get a chance.
Yeah. So that'll be another podcast. But so the beach, I kind of have like little things always happen. So like maybe I'm a crime fighter. Maybe I'm a crime fighter as a hobby.
I like it.
Maybe.
I can see that.
Keep the world in order.
Keeping the world in order. My hobby is elevating the world.
Yes.
Mine too.
No matter what. No matter what.
Right, so nothing exciting for me.
Hey, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be exciting for us. It has to be exciting for you.
Right.
That's what makes it your hobby.
That's right.
All right, Prince. What do you do? You do it? I don't believe you do anything else.
Man, dude, it's a struggle, dude. Like literally, a big hobby of mine. Where you wouldn't. I mean, you probably, if you look at my social media, you'd know it. But a big hobby of mine, I love dancing. I didn't even know how much I love dancing. Like I'll be teaching group fitness, and like I can't help but dance sometimes. Like and the crowd will go along with it sometimes. So I don't know, man. Y'all might have to be on the lookout. And this is freaking relating back to fitness for that train like Prince dance class. It's coming. But
yes, I miss our dance parties at F45. We
right.
always had the best dance parties. And not only do we jive on the podcast, but we always had a dance. Like I know we have planned dances out there. A song came on, and I'm like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do.
Hey, and even like with training with both of y'all, like it's several times, and I'll admit it on the podcast, like some black song will come on, and I'll be like, dang, let me hand you that black card for a second, man. Like some song will come on, and I'll be like, dang, I actually didn't know that. And then Ange would go way back and have the dance moves to it, which was even more crazy. Like, so y'all don't even know. But
I was gonna move to Vegas and be a go-go dancer in a club, you know, because I want to be like in that glass box in Vegas with the lights and a cage. But then I got married, and I was like, I can't go to Vegas and be a dancer. I can't do that now.
Yeah, I can relate.
But
I can relate. You know what? What you got, Scotty? What you about to say?
No, I was gonna say like I don't have the best moves, but I used to have zero rhythm, like back in the day. Like I used to like not dance at all. I used to be like kind of stiff. And then there's actually video evidence of it as well. I'll send it to you guys privately. And it's me and my buddy, and he used to make jump cut videos, and we used to do it to like music videos. And we did one to like I'm a Bee by Black Eyed Peas. And there's just like one part in there where I'm just kind of like, I'm like rapping and like getting closer, and I'm like supposed to be dancing. I'm just like super awkward, not sure what to do. And then where I kind of like learned how to like, I don't know, just like found rhythm one time. I went out at this bar in Belmar, and I got inebriated, and I don't know, I found it. Like all of a sudden, that was the night I became techno Viking, because I found house music. And
I feel like that music has helped you.
I was about to say that, yeah.
But now you play almost anything. Like I definitely have way more rhythm than I've ever had.
Now you got some sauce, man. I've seen the drip.
I got a little bit. It depends. It depends on how loose I'm feeling. Like sometimes I'm shy. I'm a shy guy sometimes, you know.
I don't need social lubricants to dance.
Yeah. Nah.
I don't need it anymore. Don't get me wrong. I don't need it anymore. Yeah. But like sometimes, depending on like, I don't know, it's just weird. Like in class, they break down all the time.
Yeah, no, you in class, dude. You go in. It's hard not to catch a vibe. Like, I already know it's hard not to catch a vibe, bro. I witnessed. If you haven't witnessed it and you live in Maryland, you need to stop by F45 Timonium. See Scott.
Walk by.
All right,
just walk by the window.
Walk by the glass window.
I'm probably pop locking and dropping.
By the glass window. Okay, I have one throwback story, and then we'll get off this. There used to be on MTV. Okay, so I grew up watching Soul Train. I wanted to be on Soul Train so bad. If you are a child of the 70s and 80s, Soul Train was a show where they just dance show. And they used to have musical guests. And then they used to have this thing where you had to scramble the board to make a word, and usually was related to the guest. And everyone would have this Soul Train. So you line up and you dance down the center, and then the next would come down. So then moved to the 90s, they had MTV The Grind. So that was a dance show with Eric Neese. Look him up. He was on The Real World, like the first one ever, really buff guy. Everyone loved him. They had The Grind. So it was on the beach, dancing, all the music, and Eric Neese was the host, and I wanted to be on that show so bad. Okay. So Eric Neese came out with a workout video called The Grind, and it was dance moves linked together. So this was before Zumba and all these other ones. I mean, this was like 1991.
It's the OG. Oh, yeah. I
was born.
So you got to go on YouTube, everyone, and look up MTV The Grind workout, because it's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I gotta tap in. I gotta tap in and get some pointers from my own ish.
Right.
Hey, you know what else is another hobby of mine though? So me and my daughter, I can't tell it because I think this is going to be something, but I make up children's stories with my daughter for bedtime. Like it was one day I couldn't find the book, or I was just like, hey man, I'm tired of reading these books, like let's get you some more. She got an abundance of books now, and I was like, let's make up a story. And like ever since then, like for like a few weeks straight, she was like, can you tell me another story like that? And like, so I like making children's stories. I used to do music. That used to be a thing. I used to rap.
All right, let's hear it. Go.
Man.
Give us some bars.
Give you
Spit
some
bars for us.
Man, don't make me do it.
Oh, I want to hear it.
Look. So next time. Look, I got a song actually out. I gotta find it. But yeah.
Okay, you're gonna open the next podcast with your song.
That'll be my song for the. This is what I'm working out to this week. Hey, that's another thing. Making music. Other hobbies would be trying to think, man. I just like learning stuff. Like it'll be random. I'll be like, you know what, man, let me go on YouTube and just let me learn about something random. Like let me just learn about something random and complex, and eventually it'll come full circle. I'll be having a conversation with someone randomly, and I'll be like, hey man, you know what? I know about that actually. So that's another hobby. Just always filling up this brain with some new knowledge, some new game. So children's stories, dancing. I used to play video games until I had children. And and then like I just felt like when I didn't have the time, I'll be playing Grand Theft Auto with my baby in the swing, and then she'd look at the screen. I'm like, I just shot this person up. I'm like, she shouldn't be seeing this. Like, so like, I killed somebody. So I got rid of my PlayStation. But I will be gaming again soon, man. I've been playing video games since I was like 5, dude. It started off with like Crash Team Racing, me and my cousins. Crash Bandicoot, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Mortal Kombat. All those games, man, classics, bro. But those are main things. And I need to get some new hobbies too. Like, I'm not really like artsy. My wife is an awesome artist. Like, she can draw her tail off. She can freaking graphic design her tail off. All that stuff. She's really good at that. But cooking, your boy likes to cook. Like, yeah, your boy, I can get down in the kitchen, not even gonna lie to you. That's another thing.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Scotty, I think we can say music is also a hobby for you and me too. Like, I could sing music.
100%. I love finding new music.
Yeah, music is huge. And Prince, to piggyback on you, something that we do is like if we're at the beach or like something comes up or there's a creature or a thought or a word, we always say, okay, tonight we're going to look up what that is, or we're going to look up what is that creature that was in the sand, or how does that seashell, like, and we look it up, or what's up with dolphins? Like, let's look up something with their travel or something. So we always do try to like learn. Nice. I think that's an important thing too.
Yeah. Oh, I got one more to add. I like cutting. I've been my own barber for the past like almost 10 years.
What you do?
Yes, I've been my own barber for a minute now. So I like cutting hair. I did a little something. I'm messing around with fades lately. So I did a little something, something slight. So I like cutting hair and messing around with the clippers.
Love it.
Sweet.
Watch out, Scotty's coming for that beard, man.
Oh man. Now, if anything, I might be trying to get whack. I wouldn't touch that beard.
Bites back like Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah. I feel like Scotty's got some stuff stashed in there. You like pull something random out of his beard.
No, it's clean. It's clean.
No, bro, like the Globetrotter afro, how like there be random. That's how Scotty's beard is.
Scotty, are you keeping is the beard still gonna be a thing in 2022? Keeping it?
Oh yeah.
I feel like you can't get rid of it. Like,
nah, man. Like,
I always talk about how I want to like sometimes, but I'm just like, do I?
No, you want it. You want it.
I feel like you can't get rid of it. I feel like you have to keep it because it's like you're like
Megan wouldn't let me get rid of it anyway. So,
dude, I'm telling you, man, you could be a whole NFT out here, bro. Like literally, like with like it'd be a rarity.
My own avatar.
I got an NFT with him without the beard. That'd be the rarity. Like, you know what I mean?
I love that. All right. So the next topic that we have, I thought of it, but like I actually didn't have a good one for it at all. like I thought it was a good idea to have, but I really didn't have. All right. The next topic is what's a guilty pleasure hobby that you have? And I really like, I don't know, like just snacking. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like I really don't have one that's crazy. Like I don't really drink anymore. Like I do smoke marijuana, but like I wouldn't say that's like a hobby. I do that more so to kind of just like relax and just like chill. So I guess you can call that hobby. And like sometimes when I am a little bit more on the stone side, like I like being a little bit creative. I like messing around with things. Like sometimes I'll clean.
Tinkering.
Tinkering. You know? It really depends on the mood when I'm doing it, because then sometimes like it'll just get exactly like I'll just go all in. Like Megan came home one time and I was just like cleaning the shit out of like we have these things in LA and they were called like gravity heaters. So it's like this thing in the wall and then like you light it on the bottom and like it blows air up and then it kind of blows out. And it's like this big white like metal thing with a bunch of like slits in it. And she came home one day and I'm just like cleaning in between each one. And there's probably over 100 of these like little slits. And she gets home and I'm at the top. I'm like, oh, this is such a bad idea. And I'm just like,
now you gotta finish it.
I can't stop. I can't stop now.
It was terrible. Like I do dabble in fantasy football. Like I guess you can call that gambling in a way. Like I'm not like gambling like thousands of dollars away, but I'm real big into fantasy football, which can during season Megan just wants to punch me in the face because I'm just like talking about certain players and who I should pick up and like out loud. And she doesn't exactly, you do. Like she doesn't know like how far in depth sometimes, like, but like sometimes like she'll be like, oh, so you pick up so and so, like she's always listening, and she'll be like, oh yeah, like so and so on that team. I'm like, how do you know that? She's like, you always like you're talking about it, like, and she picks it up all listening. The time. That's how much. Like sometimes like I'll go to bed super early just so I can like when I lived in LA, just because of the time difference, because everyone was on the East Coast that I was in a league with, I would have to wake up super early to get waivers, because like waivers would hit at 12 o'clock on the East Coast, so like it would hit 3 o'clock in LA, so I had to like wake up super early in the morning just like some waivers hit so I could like pick up certain players.
Dang, I'm up early on you bitches.
Yeah, so I take it a little extreme.
Nah, it's all love, man. That's a hobby.
Yeah. All right. What about you, Prince? Any guilty pleasure hobbies you got?
Let me hear Angie's first. She didn't give us hers first. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Ange first. You're right.
All right.
I'm buying myself some time.
I got a few. Okay, so to piggyback on what Scotty said, years ago we used to play Paparazzi.
Ooh.
It was fantasy football meets paparazzi, and instead of players, it was celebrities.
That sounds fun.
And I was in it. I used to get up at 3 a.m. to see what Perez Hilton or E! News or any of those had put out, and you could trade celebrities. So
That's intense.
and guess who won? I won $400.
Oh, this was beyond a hobby. You were in the pros.
We all met. It was like 12 girls. We all met, and you get the pick. Like, you know how you pick your numbers, and it'd be like, I want Lindsay Lohan, I want Britney Spears, Madonna. I don't even know who was Brad Pitt, Angelina. Like, who did you want? And man, my one girlfriend, she was like in another country traveling, and she like messaged me, here's my password, can you trade for me? Blah, 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 blah. Like, it was intense. So that I loved. Guilty pleasures, like I don't even think it's a guilty pleasure. And is it fitness related? I love watching sports. So
yeah,
I mean, I guess it can be a guilty pleasure because I don't know. I love watching sports. Okay. But Jersey Shore, Wildin' Out, and Ridiculousness are I cannot get enough of those three shows. I just want to personally thank MTV. I want to thank the cast of Jersey Shore. I want to thank Nick Cannon, and I want to thank Rob Dyrdek for making 3 of the best shows that MTV has ever put out, because I love them so much.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever watch Room Raiders?
Yes.
Room Raiders. Hey.
That was probably like the first show you ever watched on MTV.
Yeah. Like seriously, it was. Yep.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I remember MTV Sports, MTV Style, Headbangers Ball, Yo MTV Raps, Just Say Julie. Pauly Shore. I was just showing Reese a clip from Pauly Shore on MTV. I love who? Pauly Shore?
Pauly Shore? Maybe I'm getting something
is that like that goat buddy? Is that guy?
Yes.
Hey, yeah, he's awesome. I remember him from that movie Son-in-Law.
Yes.
He's always been funny. He's had like a sweet character. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I believe he got started on MTV. Like, that's how he got started.
Oh, wow.
No, he's still alive. Just kidding.
Gosh, we're gonna start a rumor.
I was like,
okay. So my guilty pleasures have to be like the Jersey Shore Wild and Ridiculousness, because everybody knows, like, if it's like a Friday night and Wild and Out's on and Reese goes to bed, sometimes I get so sucked in to these shows. I just love. I mean, my gosh, I could sit and watch Jersey Shore all day long. Like, I love them.
It can get there.
Yeah, they don't know they're my best friends though. Snooki don't.
None of them are from Jersey, by the way, just so you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot what you talking. You got a Jersey original right here.
Who is your favorite Jersey Shore cast member and why?
Freaking Pauly D, the swag, dude. The swag. Like,
yes.
and he always like, I felt like
I can't remember all their names.
He had his energy mastered. You know what I mean? He had his energy mastered. Like, cause he was never in any real beef. He knew when to turn up, but he was freaking the sauciest dude. The haircut, like the tattoos.
What was the other one?
GTL. What's up?
The situation,
Ronnie,
Keto Guido, the Keto Guido, Vinny.
Vinny.
Vinny. I like Vinny.
Vinny's cool. Vinny's chill.
Vinny is like he's the most chill out of all of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Pauly is the most chill, level-headed out of all of them. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe I only watched like 4 episodes, and before I got tired of it.
No, I love it, and I love the situation, and I love how He came back and worked on himself, or he knew he did something wrong. He did, went to jail and all that. I do love them. I mean,
I hated all the girls. All the girls were terrible.
I mean, there was one that was cool. One that was
Dina.
Dina was cool.
Dina.
I thought J-Bo was okay, but I felt like Snooki always frown things up for her. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really watch it.
Yeah.
So.
Today's Thursday, so it's Jersey Day. Always every Thursday, Jersey Day.
You got to schedule. You got to plan. All right, for sure. Hey,
GTL, Jim T.
Right,
Laundry.
That part. You know what my guilty pleasure is? Shout out to my boy Kyrie. He's a friend of mine from LA, and man, we've done a lot of stuff together. But this is what we used to do. We used to sit in the car and smoke weed, right? And we would people watch. But what's what we do though? We make voices of the people when they be walking by, do voiceovers and stuff. We wasting so much time, but at the time, we were 18, 19 at the time, and that's what we were doing. In our free time outside of work and stuff, that's what we were doing. And right now, I'll still find myself looking at people in my mind. Like the other day, me and my wife were walking with the kids at the park, and I was like, man, it's been a long time since I've done some people watching. And I was like, what do you think is going on in that guy's head? That's definitely a guilty pleasure of mine. And it's all fun and games, just kind of
okay. So you see Scotty, you're in the park, and you see Scotty walking with his vest on, okay, with Jax. What voice would you give him?
Oh man.
That's great. That's great. Great.
I don't want to blow her spot up, but there's a member who comes in F45 and she plays this game called Sibling or Spouse. So the couples that come in, sometimes they're brother sisters, sometimes they're spouses, and she plays the game whether they're sibling or spouse.
Oh, there are two
people that they probably still both go there that we all have had this question about. We're not gonna say their names or like that, but Kate, even Kate knows. But yeah, that's funny.
That's a fun game. Go to the gym and just sibling or spouse. They're definitely brother or sister. I'm actually, they're married.
That's hilarious.
Or because she says that people sometimes will marry someone that's like them or similar to them.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like them even. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
No, I love people watching though. That's Megan's big thing too. We love the people watch.
People watch
on the beach. Man. Yes, on the beach.
On the
people
beach?
Watching. Yes.
Oh yeah. You got to go to a beach. I tell my wife, I went to this beach in Spain when we lived out there because we lived 5 minutes away, 5-minute walk away from the beach.
Oh, I bet it was gorgeous.
It was gorgeous, but out there you could be nude on the beach. And
was it gorgeous?
Freely. Well, half and half. So each is own in that standpoint. But yeah, you see just people letting it all hang out, walking around, and that's a very interesting people watching situation in that situation as well. Yeah. So
yeah. You know how many bathing suits I have seen get lost out in the ocean? A wave comes and takes someone down. This guy, my friend was with me. So you're either someone that laughs or you're someone that gets embarrassed for that person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have talked about this. I'm the laugher. I don't get embarrassed for you.
My wife is the person that would get embarrassed for that person. Okay. I'm the laugher though.
Scotty, what are you?
It depends on the situation because I try to bite my tongue sometimes or just
I'm laughing
oh
now.
My god. But I sometimes I'm both. I'm laughing, but oh my god.
Okay.
Oh no.
So this guy is getting taken down by the waves, and I was like, we're gonna. They decided to cut my grass. I'm gonna shut the door in a minute. Hold on. Let me shut the door.
Hey, Gracie. Oh. You want to
hear the guy who
So this guy's gonna lose his bathing suit. My friend ripped my sunglasses off of my head and put them on her. She was so embarrassed. And I'm laughing. I'm like, oh my god, dude, you lost your shorts. And she's like, I am mortified.
Yeah, he knows. He feels it.
Yeah. but I have seen so many things go down on the beach. It just has been hilarious, but I could talk about that all day, but we can move on. But yeah, you're either a laugher or you get embarrassed when you're people watching.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely.
And she's like, that's so mean.
Yep.
I'm not mean, I promise.
No, too nice. All right. So what's a hobby that you would like to take up on this year or maybe in the future? I couldn't really think of too much of a non-fitness hobby. But I was actually just talking to Megan because every time I watch Ultimate Beastmaster, which is kind of like
fitness,
American Ninja Warrior, it is fitness. I always think about picking up rock climbing or like bouldering.
Okay, yeah.
I got the shoes for it. I just don't take advantage of it. It's really hard for my body type to do that as well because like I'm heavy. Like most rock climbers you see are pretty lightweight dudes. They can just kind of throw themselves across the rock. But I did it for a little bit when I was in LA. It was kind of fun. But it's something I would like maybe get back into because I feel like it would help with like core strength and kind of just like grip strength and stuff like that.
Freaking survival too. I mean, God forbid you're ever hanging off of a cliff, but like, got them skills, man. You might survive.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What you got, Ange? What are you thinking about doing?
Okay, so
coming your way.
One won't shock you. One's going to shock you. Okay, so I used to kayak a bunch. So Reese and we kick off our beach weekend, Memorial Day weekend. We always kick off our beach season. So we are going kayaking, weather permitting, because she really wants to try it. So we're going to see how she likes it, and then, but get back into kayaking more. Okay, that's for the future because it was kind of like a hobby that like I was doing and then got out of it. And then my best girlfriends laugh at me because when we're everything's related to the beach with us. That's just my jam. Okay. Bird watcher right here. I love watching birds. I should go get them. I have binoculars. I love watching eagles. I got them. They're right there. I can see them in the bin. I love watching eagles, and like I'll sit on my deck and the hawks will land in the tree and I'll get out my binoculars, and we have an owl that lives out here that I'm determined to see. I'm all about the birds. I'm all about watching the birds. The osprey fly over at the beach. I got my binoculars. I'm going to be a bird watcher. I'm going to be a bird watcher that's going to run on the trail to get my fitness into the bird watching spots. And then I'm going to watch a bird. And then I'm going to run. I'm going to watch a bird. So I'm going to incorporate my fitness in the bird watching.
You could definitely do that. There's so many ways
the birds would be watching us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So bird watcher, future bird watcher. And then I look them up. And then I like to look them up and see. And then I've gotten big books from the library. Reese has got me big books about birds at the library and learning all about them. So I am going to be a bird watcher.
That's actually pretty tight. You just persuaded me to buy a pair of binoculars.
Yep.
I might get a hat.
I'm going to get a hat.
You need to get a hat.
You got to get some engraved in it too, though. You can't
just have a hat. Yep. Bird watching babe. That would be my video name.
That'd be tight.
Bird watching babe.
YouTuber. That'd be
bird
tight.
Watching babe.
Bird watching babe. Yep. That would be my name.
Oh, it's too much. I can't.
BBB.
Right.
I mean BWB.
BBB.
You know what, man? Believe it or not, I want to take up learning how to play the saxophone.
Ooh.
Hey,
one of my favorite.
Saxophone?
Yeah, you do?
No, I did when I was in elementary school.
Dang. I mean, I played that little flute, that little recorder thing, that little cheap piece of little thing that they have. Yeah.
Hot cross. Did you play hot cross bond?
Yeah, we played so many songs. We played for our graduation. We played "Lean on Me" with it. And that was
like it wasn't just like a fifth grade play the recorder. Like you kept going.
Yeah, we were in it. Like it was like practice every day. Yeah, they were serious about it. I still got mine too. So every now and then, like it's actually in LA at my parents' house. Every now and then, I'll like when I go back home, I'll like when no one's home, I'll break it out, blow the dust off. You know what I mean? And
I
get
did
it
not know
cracking.
that was a thing in
Lick
high
up them
school.
Yeah.
Lick them lips.
Yeah.
I did not know that was a thing.
I mean, and only in elementary school for me. In middle school, in high school, no, that wasn't a thing. Hold on a second. That wasn't a thing in middle school, in high school, but in elementary school, yeah, like in like fifth grade was like the ultimate. But I want to learn how to play the saxophone. I would like do that. One of my favorite jazz artists, Vincent Ingala. He's super awesome, young guy, but he's really, really talented. He's got some great songs, and he can crush it on the freaking on the saxophone. Him, Paul Hardcastle, I believe. He's pretty awesome. I don't know if he plays the saxophone, but he's a great like just jazz artist. But the saxophone, I plan on crushing that very soon, and that being one of my things where, you know what, like every maybe like on a Friday night, get like throw my suave suit, you know what I mean, my outfit, and actually go play on stage, you know what I mean, like
get those like little round glasses.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Glasses.
Please do a photo shoot in a suit. Okay, Nick Cannon vibes. Suit, no shirt. Suit. Thank you. Suit.
Let's go. I'll do it.
All right, Prince, I'm going to be your creative director here. Suit, no shirt. I need some kind of necklace. I want no socks and loafers.
Yes.
I want
pants
this
is like
going to be
shins
fly.
almost.
We're going to get little glasses.
Get the good
I want your hair like it is. I want little glasses with a saxophone. There's one of your headshots that you're going to go give around to your agencies.
Let me talk to a photographer. Let me hit him up.
The glasses got to be blue.
They gotta be blue. Yes. The blue lenses, the circle ones.
Frosted
the suit, and the suit needs to be a dark blue suit. Like it can't be black, it can't be gray, it's got to be a dark blue.
But you wear white loafers.
Hey, y'all just like don't make me go shopping, man, because I'll rock
and
that.
We need to see the tattoo. We got to see the tattoo here.
Yeah. I'll just go rock that, man. No, that's actually. Trust me, that's getting written down. I got that. We can run that.
That's tight.
Appreciate the ideas, y'all.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Cool.
All right. That was good. That was great. I love everything about this topic. This is really good.
Yeah,
I got the people cut my grass too over here now.
I know. Well, good. I'm glad they're cutting the grass. It's a good thing.
That was
right. It's so
Tuesday.
long over here. Like they literally haven't been over here in like weeks.
You're like, oh, we gotta go to that spot.
Right.
Forgot about that.
Forgot about that
house. We're all way in the back too. All right. That was a great topic, guys. We had a lot of fun with that. Do we have anything else that we're looking to maybe do? Any other things that you guys can think on the back of your head that? No,
man, I want some new tattoos. I want to get some new tattoos. This random topic, but I want to get some new tattoos, man, soon.
I would love that.
Yeah,
I would love to.
I want to do my
tattoos.
legs, so do more of my leg.
Unfortunately, private school and college savings takes over my tattoo game.
No. All right, check this out. Real quick story that. Guy rest his soul. The guy that did my chest piece. Unfortunately, he was killed. But he great guy, great father, great tattoo artist, and he was about to do my most recent tattoo. Way back in 2017. So I got back. Me and my wife, we got back to LA from a flight from Spain, and then like I hit him up. He was already ready, and I went over his house, and like I was just thinking about a topic. We smoked some weed. And I started thinking about, I was like, man, is this tattoo gonna help my family? Like I started thinking about I started having all these random thoughts, and I was like, you know what, bro, I can't do it, man. And I left. Like literally all those thoughts when you were like, when you said like trust fund and like college savings on, when you brought up all of that, it made me think about like the last time I was about to get a tattoo. I didn't, my mind started going to all these places, and I started thinking about family and like my children and all this stuff. And I was like, man, what is this tattoo gonna do for my kids? And like I didn't get it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Super random thought, but you sparked something that made me think about that.
Yeah.
Good dad right there.
Man.
I know.
Family first, man. Family first, always.
Good job.
Yeah.
You too, Ange, because obviously, you got that trust fund.
You're right.
All right, y'all.
All right, music.
So we're gonna finish off with our songs of the week. I have been going back on Spotify recently, and I found this. I was like, all right, cool. Like, let me listen to this playlist that I found. It was like techno house, or I forget exactly what it was called. And the first one on there was by Fisher and Shermanology. It's called "It's a Killer."
Oh,
And it was. So I was just jamming. It was on repeat like the last 3 days going to work. It was just great. Just
I like
gets you in the
Fisher.
mood.
Fisher's so good.
Yeah, Fisher's really good.
I do like Fisher.
I love all the songs. Pretty much all of them.
Right.
All right, we got for us this week, Ange.
Okay, so you got me on the Duke Dumont rabbit hole.
Right.
Yes, Duke.
So I found MK, and the song is called 17.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting the summer, it's not in the full summer vibe yet. I'm getting there. I put the winter coat away. I have a tank top on at the gym today.
It's gonna be 97 on Sunday.
What the heck? And then 72
Spicy.
on Monday or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Maryland, Mother Nature in Maryland is so whack. She don't know what the hell she's doing. But
I mean, I think that's like all over, because even out here.
Oh my gosh, it's like the world is just chaos. It's crazy. So my music will start to change a little with the summer vibe, more house and like techno, like just to kind of jive. And that's what I've been working out to. And also too, you may have seen I posted Iron Butterfly, Anagata Davida is a great song for slow control lifting. Just saying.
All right. Yes, I love that.
Kill it.
I love that song.
I stumbled upon this by accident, and it's been on repeat for the past 2 days in my car. I just did a video to it, but Kendrick Lamar, Rich Spirit. And shout out to Kendrick Lamar, just because every album of his is different. He's not afraid to switch up the sound, his delivery. He's very, 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 very lyrically proficient. He's a great lyricist. But Kendrick Lamar, Rich Spirit.
So the clean version, last soccer season, Reese would play Humble on repeat. On repeat.
Sit down.
and okay, Humble, and then The Devil and I from Slipknot, she would play on repeat. Now Slipknot doesn't cuss that much. So she says, Mom, I'm going to send these songs to my basketball team. I'm like, oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you are not, child.
No.
Sweetie, look, I'm going to talk to you about music because we listen to all music in this house. I said, I can see it now. My phone ringing, a parent call. Why is he sending Caroline, The Devil and I?
Yeah.
No, and we're not sending Kendrick Lamar to anyone. No, we're not. Sorry, we're not.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
We're not doing that. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Wait, real quick, funny story. Kindergarten. Did I tell you this? We were playing, it's not Hangman. I forget what it's called now, but I'm Lunch Mom. I picked Jesus, right? So you do the slashes. Someone guesses J. Okay. And I'm like, oh yeah, good kids. This is, Catholic school. And Reese goes, Jay-Z. And I went, no, child.
Yeah.
Hell, she knows all of us. You gotta talk
yeah, we're in the music.
Right?
And then she's doing this little form in like 3rd grade or 5th grade, whenever God's Plan came out. She goes, can I write God's Plan by Drake as my favorite song? I went, yeah, girl, it's God. Put it in there.
Yeah, run that. That's a good song too.
Yeah. But it's funny because she's just, we listen to all kinds of music, and I let her listen to it. Not bad cuss words, not really I got to listen to it first. But those are some funny stories that I tell her that she did when she was little all the time. But that Jay-Z screams it out in the middle class.
She's
no,
like,
it was Jesus.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Hopefully you guys like the songs that we posted. Hope you guys have been adding them up too. Probably have a really, really fire playlist by now.
You should.
And then next week, we'll be doing it all over again, episode 25. Your boy, Prince, Train Like Prince, is going to be taking over. All right, so we'll have a fun topic for you guys next week. And do you have any words to leave us off with, Prince?
Man, if anything, dude, I think like if y'all been listening to this entire episode, it's just like no limitations, expand, have fun with life. You know what I mean? Like
be you.
You know what I mean? Be you. Like you know, get a new hobby. You know what I mean? But like be fun with life. And if anything like that I've gotten from it is like is just more confirmation to just continuously expand. Like there's nothing wrong with like finding something new to have fun with. You know what I mean? Like just expand. Just expand. You know, try it out. Period.
Man.
And we do more than working out sometimes.
Yeah, right. And we don't just work
like
out. We got
5%.
Complex human beings.
Like
I'm thinking about working out right now, though. I can't help
when we're not working out.
Yeah. And this time next year, we're all going to have a new unfitness related hobby. Okay. Yep. Let's just put it out there now.
I like it. I can see it. I'm not sure what, but I can see it.
No, I don't know yet. We'll get there.
Guys, get us on social media. Catch me at Sky the Body on Instagram. Train Like Prince on all platforms.
Yes,
I got Ange Fit on Instagram as well. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please make sure you like, share, comment, leave suggestions. Tell us what you like, what you didn't like. And we'll be back next week. All right.
Yes, sir. Deuces.
See ya. Peace out, world.